Hello, in this video I'm going to be showing a few examples of writing some print statements in Python. I'm going to show how to print different kinds of strings and how to print different variables. So a variable in Python is a named storage container. So you specify a name for a piece of data and then you specify the value of that data that you want to store. So for example, I could name my variable x and I could store a value in it of, let's say, 12. So 12 is a number. So a number type of variable is, in this case, an integer. An integer is a whole number. If I were to use a decimal point, this would then be a floating point number, but I'm only going to work with integers in this example. So here is x equals 12. So this is a variable called x and its value is 12. If I wanted to print the value of x, I could type the word print, and then in parentheses, I put the name of the variable that I want to print. And if I run this now, it is printing 12. In Python, you can print multiple things together, separated by commas. For example, if I printed x and then comma and then x again. If I run this, now it is printing 12 and then a space and then 12. The reason there is a space between them is because there is a separating character. The default in Python for separating characters is a single space. But you can also change the separating character. So if I wanted to do something else here, I could, for example, use \n. This is the new line character. And so now when I run this, it is printing 12 and 12. So I can get rid of this so that I am just printing them on the same line. The default is to use a space between them. I can also print strings. Strings are strings of characters, so these are text. So for example, I could have a variable called season, and I could set this equal to winter. And I could now print in my print statement. I'll get rid of these, and I'll say the season is, and then comma, and then season. So this season now is this variable. So when it encounters this line of code, it's going to go and look for a variable called season, and if it finds one, it's going to drop in whatever its value. It's going to drop in here into the print statement. So now it is printing the season is winter. So just to show you can continue this on, you could have even more commas. So I could have another comma and I could say, and it is cold. So now when I run this, now it says the season is winter and it is cold. So it is inserting the variable season in between these two chunks of text. And just to show you can do different things here. So instead of season, I could change this to X. Now this is not going to make much sense, but now it will say the season is 12 and it is cold. So in this case, I would maybe want to change my text on either side to make more sense. Or I could change my X variable to make more sense. I could say, for example, it is the, and then I could say xth month of the year, and it is cold. Now, one problem here, this th is actually going to have a space after it. So it is the 12 space th month. And if I wanted no space here, what I actually need to do is change my separator character to just the two single quotes with no space in between them. So that fixes 12th, so that it is next to the th, but unfortunately it also got rid of this space here. So if I wanted to reintroduce this space here, I could add a space after the word the. So now it says it is the 12th month of the year and it is cold. So that gives you an idea of how you can make print statements that use a variety of different chunks of text inside of the single quotes. You can also use variables, and you can use multiple variables, and you can print multiple things separated by commas. And whatever you have, when you separate them by commas, whatever is the separating character, that is what is inserted in between those things when it is printed. So hopefully this gives you a thorough understanding of how the print statement works and how you can give it some different information. And if you enjoyed this video.